Prophetic messages from the Lord for the 11th of February, 2018. And this is a compilation of prophetic messages from various of God's messengers, all consolidated into a format presented to you. Please take every word you hear before the Lord for confirmation. The Father says, "The tide comes in and the tide goes out. There are forces at work that I alone control. You thought that you were supposed to speak against this tide, but I say no. This force is meant for your good, even when it appears inconvenient in your timing of events. This rhythm is moving to my flow. Soon you will understand the significance of what is before you. In the pushing and pulling, you are becoming a whole new person. Do you not see yet? Are you not different even from months ago? Let the waves carry you back and forth while you stay in my peace. No need to struggle against the current. I am increasing your endurance and ability to wait on my voice. In the past, you moved ahead of my plans. Now you are developing the wisdom to know the times and seasons, just like the sons of Issachar. See this process as a positive one, and I assure that you will not drown in the making. Just let go into the movement. Soon the waters will spit you out onto the shore once again. From there, you will be on your way to a season of great joy and increase. What your vessel could not hold or contain will now fit perfectly. Where you felt out of place will now feel like home. What caused fear will be something you run towards with excitement. The trumpets are sounding. Life as you know it is about to change forever. When I say that your long-awaited time has come, it is surely here. Many have mocked you, but now you will feast at my table. No matter who misunderstands or thinks the worst about you, I will be your voice. I will make even the blind and deaf see the truth. People will speak against, convinced they know better. They will be so sure they know what I will and will not do, but they do not fully sit at my feet with their hearts and minds open. Many think they have everything all figured out, but that is only the mind of men that they have discovered. My ways are not that of man's. My thoughts are unreachable by the proud. Let the negative words wash over you in this hour. It does not matter what others have to say. I will send you a beautiful support system to help you grow and who will see the truth before them. You are my beloved, with whom I am well pleased. Many have thought that when you go up to the mountain to meet with me, that I will not eventually send you back down to get busy for my name's sake. You have seen this as a bad sign instead of a glorious one. When I send you back down, I am merely saying you are equipped and ready to go. I am still with you and guiding you step by step. No, it will not be the same as when you were on the mountain. I will speak to you differently from season to season. But know that I am still speaking to you just as I always have. As you grow and mature, I will no longer speak to you as I did in your youth. Many will immediately think that I have just become silent, but this is not truth. Change your dial so that you can receive my frequency again. You must seek me out and not just get comfortable in how things were. Do not lose your hunger for the kingdom and your king. Relationships take constant cultivation and time shared. We are not just mere visitors from time to time. If you want the big things that I have set aside, you will have to keep coming closer. I will not reward a lazy and wicked servant. Be watchful day and night, that you do not fall into a slumber. Feel the freshness in the air. The winds of change are upon you. The ground is leveling out from your descent down the mountain. You are bringing with you what I place in your hands. You are different in ways you may not see, but those that watch you come down will know that you are changed. For the butterfly is now free. The long struggle in the cocoon is over. You have been made into a new creation by my loving care. People will throw the past up at you, but I say keep walking forward. Do not spend time answering the endless questioning. You have your orders, and no one can delay you unless you let them. Let my new song fill your heart and mind. Everything is going to be okay. If it were not so, I would tell you. Allow your spirit to soar higher until the world fades and only my voice surrounds you. I have beauty for your ashes. Show me your pain, and I will show you the blessing that are before you in replacement. I will remove the years of unproductive harvest with a new harvest of overflow. Did you hear that? You are to live in the overflow in every area of life. Put down a mindset that would say, I desire my people to live in poverty. No, you are made to have the abundance in all paths. Be limitless as I have created you to be. Refresh your identity in me. Many see their own image based on what they have and what they do not have. They sit there making a list while counting out each characteristic one by one. Stop looking at what another so easily demonstrates, wishing you can be like them. Do you not realize yet? I have so many beautiful gifts and talents waiting to come forth in each season. When you focus on what is not, you will never see what is. How do you truly know if you are in lack until I reveal what has been hidden for such a time as this? I know you better than you know yourself. I created you after all. You possess exactly what you will need to carry out every assignment I place in your hands. Do you not believe so? Still not satisfied? Then ask me for the desires of your heart then. Will I deny a heart pure before my throne? I co-create your life with you. I will answer your requests. Can you already see my answer leaving heaven? You never have to see yourself as stagnant. You are ever changing in my glory. Release a mindset that would settle and grab onto all that I have done, am doing, and will do in and through you. I am not finished with you yet. No, I have not completed all that I place within you to accomplish. Do not quit and do not give up. The opposition you face is just that. Opposition to me and not you in reality. I said the battle is mine, and it truly is. Shake the disappointments off, for I will give you better through your faithfulness. Be careful that your mouth does not repeat the lies that your mind has believed. I am for you always. Why would I create you only to throw you away? I have done everything for you. Yes, you. Be expectant, for I am delivering fresh anointing oil in this hour. All of heaven is rejoicing at what is coming. To accomplish more, you will need more. What you openly receive in this hour will be yours for the remainder of your days. What you reject will not come back to you the remainder of your days. Do not become your own stumbling block. I am searching the hearts of those willing to be called and chosen. My true people will be ones that will not waste what I have for them. Take up these opportunities now, for they will not revisit your doorstep. I am looking for a bride that is not in a slumber or rebellious. What you do not use will be useless to you. Will a plow do any good without your hand put to it? I have said that I will bless the workings of your hands. Many want more, but they have done nothing with what I have already given them. Do you see what is before you as worthless? If you would not be faithful in the little, why would you suddenly be faithful in the big things that have more costs attached? When you do not achieve mastery at a lower level, you will certainly fail when given a higher level. Your foundation will not be able to hold the weight upon your shoulders. Your neighbor paid the price to be where they are. When you are willing to be dedicated, unwavering, you will arrive to your place as well. I have great and wonderful things planned for you. Do you trust me? Dance, for you are not who you used to be, and walk in the beautiful process of the becoming. Let your mind be renewed, for old ways of thinking will keep you from seeing. David did not know as a mere shepherd boy that my plans will place him as a king. If he knew as a boy, would he have fought for or against this destiny? Many seek to disqualify themselves well before they have even gotten a glimpse of what I have in store. When you insist that I have overlooked you, eventually you will overlook yourself and what I have placed in your hands. Even the mightiest of trees begins as just a tiny seed. Where you start is not as important, but where you end up is everything. Through my voice and hands will you reach all that I created you to do and be. There is no other way to arrive. All must be made by my hand alone. I am with you always. You are not doing this thing called life alone. I am the good shepherd that will lead you through anything that comes your way. Now is your time to place down the divided mind and come walk with me in the cool of the day. New revelation is coming to those that will not pollute my words. I am calling out my true and faithful who will take what I give them and run the race without hesitation. What you will run with will be a blessing to all of those that you encounter until the end of your days. A priceless package for a priceless vessel in my kingdom. You are loved so purely, my beloved. We are one, and you will reach the prize on time. I am releasing a greater capacity to be creative in all areas in life. This is not just for a few to grab onto. I desire that all unleash their creative side, for this is part of who I am and what I will bring out through you. Do not say I am not this or that. I am the one who bestows all talents, giftings, and anointings. What you seek more of, you will surely find in due season. The treasure chest of my love for you is still being uncovered piece by piece. And one day when you reach the realm of heaven, you will see all that I have for you. I promise that you will love how this turns out. Travel in my love for you this hour. Your days and nights may be filled with tears and joy skillfully mastered together, but I am indeed working out all of your crooked paths until you reach the smooth and gentle road that is coming up right before you. I have not forgotten you or left you to fend for yourself. Even on days that it looks like I took my watchful eye off of you, know that I am working out all of the details for victory and to overcome all that is oppressing you in this hour. I will not leave any area untouched. I know your needs even before you cried out to me. My angels are assigned to bring that which you didn't even foresee. Let me wash over you my peace and understanding beyond comprehension. Everything is going to be okay. Would I lie to you? I have watched over and taken care of you since the beginning. Look again. My hand moves over every detail and concern. Nothing is too small for me to handle with care. Let go of your striving and let me run with that burden. Can I not do a better job? You are not walking in lack. Change your mindset. You are walking in abundance, and my kingdom is at hand. I will spend all of your days pouring out all of my love upon you. Do not look down. Look up, for your deliverance is at your doorstep. I hold nothing back, for you are worthy of everything that I have. You are not denied. You are blessed and highly favored. The world will tell you otherwise, but who will you trust and listen to? I created you, and I will be with you always. Forget your troubles and come sit with me. I long to pour out my heart to you in this day. I will show you such wonders that are circling all around you. Your smile is about to return, and you will walk in my glory. Just keep walking forward. You are being held together. I will not let you fall apart. Your feelings will betray you. Whispers telling you to give up and that you are defeated are merely a lie. Do you really believe, after everything, I would leave you when you needed me the most? Many of you are unaware that the heat sensation that you feel on your body are actually my angels giving you strength. Open your eyes, for I am at work all around you, day in and day out. Look for the signs, and you will soon recognize that many things you thought were nothing are actually something powerfully significant. All is under my vantage point. I am not only addressing your natural world, but your spiritual as well. Choose not to just look at the natural realm. I am at work first in the spiritual realm. You are missing out on seeing my hand and voice manifest my glory over you. You are being cheered on by all of heaven. Feel the heaviness that surrounds you from above. Pay attention to the subtleties in your world. I will never leave you alone to fend for yourself. Choose to believe and receive in your heart and mind. I desire that you understand how to partner with those I send to you in the spiritual and natural. When you stay on the lookout for my resources and help, you will receive that wind to keep you moving forward and avoid despair and doubt. I will always send you lifelines and hope. I know where you are. You are right on time to witness the miraculous break over your situation. I am not surprised at where you are, and neither should you be surprised that I am already working all for your blessing and with my deep love for you. I am just getting started with what I desire to do in and through you. Why would I leave you on the side of the road now? Shake off the lies that seek to take you under. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I love you so completely. My only desire is to be with you and take care of you. In no time will this change. Trust that I am not a God who would decide otherwise concerning you. I am not looking at the imperfections in your day to disqualify you of all that has been paid for. I would never choose to disqualify you. I will meet you where you are, always. You cannot move forward if you are still living in unforgiveness of yourself. Do you hear me? You are not doing me a favor by whipping yourself each day for what happened in the past. I am not somehow impressed or pleased that you will not walk out of your own chains first and foremost. This has never been your cross to bear. Never. What you carry and blame yourself from came straight from the pit. Did I sentence you to this death? Why are you still here then? My love, grace, and mercy even covers you. I did not exclude you from my best. Did you commit a sin that I had not thought about on the cross? You are covered in your good days and not so good days. You are given another chance because I am your Lord. There is no prison around you except that one that you created in your mind. I am not holding you back nor keeping you stuck in the past that you can do nothing about. It is time to move on from this place. You do not belong here. I cannot put the blessings of today in your hands when you will so carelessly dismiss them. I desire to give you favor, but you are getting in the way thinking you are unworthy. When you are looking down, you can't be looking up at me in the same moment. I am not in your past. I am in your now. I have new places to take you, and I am getting you prepared to go. The more you resist, the longer this will take. All of mankind has a past that they would like to forget. What lurks around in your dark corners is no different than what is in the corners of your brothers and sisters. I am in this hour shining my light on what you have tried to hide, for it continues to damage your soul. I am calling out what you have been reluctant to let me heal. I am not looking at your failures as reasons to scorn you. I find you worthy of all that I have. It does not matter what someone else would say about you. Let me speak for you, for I alone will restore and redeem your past. It is time to fully let go of a time that did not go the way you had hoped. Place your hands in mine. I have a beautiful story to still right before your feet. Walking on the water is your portion and lifestyle available each and every day. Many find themselves successful one day and back in the gutter the next. Listen, my child, just keep your eyes focused on me. The world will send you distractions and bad news. But to walk on that water, understand that I have your future in my hands alone. When you decide to know that I am for you, nothing will shake you out of my peace. Whatever comes, you have already walked through that fire. Can I not keep the water still even when the wind rages? Dig deep and you will find the tools and power to navigate. Soon it will be in the rearview mirror. Do not settle for a life of less. I have told you to ask, seek, and knock. Pick up the music playing in your heart and let it soar higher and higher. My love is vibrating in your spirit. Do not agree with the hardships until they become your way of living in the heart and mind. In a moment, all things can change. Do you see this as a wall that is impossible to move? What you see is what you will believe. What you believe will either give me permission to do great and amazing exploits on your behalf or not. I choose to say yes and amen. You do not have to go beg or grovel to move me towards you. You are my passion and desire. What more will I have to do as evidence? I gave everything so that you would be with me forever. There is nowhere else I would rather be. Take a chance and give me that immovable mountain that you are staring at. Watch and see, for I will not lie. What you place in my hands, I will surely come through on. I am doing a good work in you in this hour. Find your faith growing 10 years worth of experiences in just a mere day. Do you think I can accelerate to this level of extreme blessing? For you see, what you have faith in me for is what I will do. I want you to think bigger. Ask for the unimaginable. Dream beyond dreams. Many feel that I have called them to a poverty mentality. Nothing could be further from the truth. My kingdom lacks nothing, so you will also lack nothing. What is your request before me today? Beloved, do you have any fish? Then cast the net on the right side of the boat and you will find some. Understand that when you continue to do things the same way but find the results lacking, decide to do something that goes against your logical mind. Your miracle is on the other side of the boat. Are your prayers lacking power and authority? Then it is time to go about the matter in a fresh new way. You are not meant to live a life on autopilot. Look at all of the areas that appear stuck and unmovable in the natural. Let me speak over that issue with fresh strategies and manna for this moment. What used to work just won't today. This does not mean you cannot overcome this barrier. Did you give up and sit down for a time? Not every problem requires you to sit and wait on it. People will tell you that my answer must be no or wait. Can we make an agreement to throw out ambiguous nonsense? I am not the author of confusion. I will guide you in all things. Command your ears to hear and your eyes to see. You will know my will when you do. When hearing gets hard, man will say, I stop speaking. The birds of the air, animals in the field, and fishes in the ocean have no trouble hearing my voice. They too know the time and seasons. A busy mind will miss what I am saying. You must remove the idols from your heart and mind. Seek first the kingdom. For when you make this your lifestyle, you will be in my flow even when you think that you are not. That is the power before you. You are on target and cannot fail. Shut out the voices all around. Voices vying for your attention will crowd out what is important. Proper perspective will come when you spend time with me. You are not required to do some religious ritual or formula. I am here waiting to spend time with you. There is nowhere else. I would rather be. I long to pour out my goodness over your day. I place my spirit within you so that you will always have full access. There is a victory dance happening right before you. Will you join in? Many desire to know the future, but knowing too much will rob you of the beauty in your present. When you are consumed with the past or future, you cannot really live in the present. This is where I am in your now. This is where I am coming through for you and extended my unending favor. You cannot do anything about what is about to come except to wait, but in your todays, you have the ability and power to see all things become alive that were dead. Speak to what is unproductive and watch it be made new again. Speak to your circumstances and watch my glory fall upon you. I have not created you as a vessel that just gets thrown around by the trials that will come. No, I have built within you the tools that will shift and change any atmosphere. You are my royal sons and daughters. What resides in your spirit is my spirit, and nothing is unobtainable for those that believe. Take your rod and your staff. See in your mind what should be and call down from heaven what is needed. My people have thought for too long that the power available in the Bible is no longer to be on this earth. You have been deceived. Have I not said that you will do even greater things in my name? I am removing the weak and broken mindset from my children. I am removing the spirit of rejection and fear. You are a mighty vessel for my name's sake. In truth, nothing will defeat you. Change the thoughts that would speak otherwise. When you are weak, I will fill the gap so that you are strong. You are not intended to walk this life on your own strength and will. From the beginning, I have been with you side by side. Nothing today is different than in the beginning. No moment has ever altered my mind about you. Do you not understand? I love you for all of eternity. Refuse to let lies infiltrate your camp. My people have come to believe that the world will only continue to deteriorate and fall further away from my glory. I am the one who keeps all living things living. By my breath has all come into being. Why would I abandon what I love and created just because many would choose to see it as damaged? Is there anything that is too hard for me? I am not finished with my plans for humanity. It does not matter who screams, it is finished. I am the one who brings the dry bones back to life. I am the one who sends the prodigals home. Your future is filled with greater days than your former because I am your Lord and King. Fire has many purposes and benefits. Many will see it only as a destructive force. But I say, look again, for in this hour, I am bringing a new fire down from heaven that will forge the broken sword back together. What was broken will be made new again. What was useless will come forth with a greater purpose than before. What was overlooked will be what carries you through to victory. I am placing in your hands the power and authority to cross over and remove what has been holding you back once and for all. Remove that look of hopelessness, for I will never leave you in a land of destitution. See the path parting and the way made clear. You will have what you need for this next part. You may have missed my hand bringing the resources, but look now, for everything is manifesting before your eyes. You have wondered and struggled to understand the how of it all, but see that all has been made ready. I love you so dearly. There is nothing I would not take care of for you. Even when others walked away, I would never leave you. When the world seems to turn on you, I will still be there holding your hand. I walk this journey out with you no matter who quits or sends rejection. I know what is before you today and tomorrow. I am not too busy to attend to your days of joy and sorrow. I will be there for all. Let my fire Let my fire restore what was lost in your heart and mind. Let me cauterize those wounds and heal all that is weeping right now. It is not too late to experience the unspeakable Zoe of life that I sent my Son to give you. Focus on how I see you, for rich in blessings is my present and love. Command your eyes to see and your ears to hear. People will speak against where you are going at times. Many would do it out of fear or their own insecurities. Be careful not to let others control you. Pressure can lead you astray. No one else can go where you are to go or do what I place in your spirit to accomplish. Be okay with walking where others do not wish to go. In time, you will see the greater picture of the wise that you seek. I have plans for your good, no matter how the horizon looks. Trust and faith are your increase in this hour. Let all that I am speaking to you arise like a mighty wind, removing doubt and fear. You have Christ in you, the hope of glory. There is nothing that you can't conquer or achieve. Never forget who you are in me. Are you feeling singled out lately? Has your tribe distanced themselves as of late? My child, raise your hands and celebrate, for you, my precious, are being singled out by my finger for greater things. You will not always walk with the same people through life. You have outgrown those around you who desire a lesser path. You have asked me for more and sought out my throne room for a special blessing and anointing. Now I will place that within your heart, a heart that I have wooed since your youth. I have longed to release this glory over you, and just as the alabaster box will be broken, today it is broken for you. What was in pieces is coming together to form the picture in your mind that is already in my mind. What you have prayed over and placed as a willing sacrifice before my feet, I will honor your desires. You are a sweet fragrance, and I will use your willingness to go where few will go. There is no limit, because you are one who will break through any obstacle that tries to box you in. The day that you thought would not come is here. Notice the changes all around you. People are seeing you different and responding to you different. What once worked for you no longer seems to flow right now. Nothing is wrong and everything is right. Feel my love encompassing all that you are experiencing right now. You are surrounded by my love and goodness. What the enemy designed to swallow you whole was really just your launching platform. You have walked through the fire into a new way of life. The storms of yesterday will never return to your shores. What was your ceiling will now be your walking path. Feel the excitement all around you. The tests and trials have been passed, and increase with favor are coming to you in full measure. The chapter in that book is finished. Tomorrow begins a new way of life. The territories that you will reach will be vast and wide at first, but soon you will feel comfortable in those new shoes. I am showing you in this hour how to flow in the new. It will not always look pretty, but keep at it. Soon you will be singing like the most majestic songbird. What would not clear away in the past will move quickly under your authority. New keys are yours that will open doors that no one else can command. Feel yourself going higher and higher. You were made to experience all that I have, and soon you will taste a bit of what that is. Let your hunger grow, for I will surely honor those who seek me out. Choose to see in others what you would hope people would take the time to notice deep within you. What you take time to scratch on the surface of another is just that, the surface. Most will only show one or two sides, but when you look further to fully invest into the life of another, you will discover the gems that I have created their spirit with. Do not be in a haste, for you will miss out on the very best others have to offer from my image. Did you catch that? My image is stamped on the spirit of each person. You are missing my very essence when you choose to believe you know and see everything that there is within the person before you. Bring out the best in each other, not the worst. My kingdom is on the earth. Seek it out in places that you never thought to consider. I am not hard to find, but you must be willing to look past your own blind spots to uncover the best kept secrets. What you do unto another, you are truly doing unto me, for I dwell in all of my royal sons and daughters. They share my likeness and beauty just the same. Be a humble people, willing to be authentic and forgiving just as I have done with you. Do not rub their faults into wounds that you create on their soul. Do you not have your own logs to attend to instead? Be a benefit to the spiritual growth of those around you and not a hindrance. I have called you to be my ambassadors of love. What you spread out will return to you like a boomerang. True, people will still hate you, but are they really hating me, who they see through you? See above the noise all around. Look past the momentary distractions and see the good work I am doing in and through you. I am making you into the best version of yourself on my potter's wheel. Many see this as a negative process. Do you really want me to leave you where I first found you? Instead, look forward to seasons where I challenge many aspects of your life. From this process, new growth, maturity, and doors will come into your life. What is weighing you down in mind and spirit will keep you from the amazing roads I have created for you to experience and travel upon. I will prepare you, equip you, and walk with you always. I have promised that you will love how this all comes together. Do not focus on parts that seem unpleasant, because I have a greater supernatural joy that will find you from this discomfort. Trust that I am in control and that I know what I am doing. What you think you want with all of your heart may not be something that will be a blessing in reality. Catch yourself from walking in a negative and unthankful mindset. I have more for you, and I will take care of all that you need. Many have walked through a season of bitterness that caught you off guard. It was not your way of life before, but somehow you were unable to escape the grasp of pain beyond imagining. I am coming to my people and removing this bitter root from your heart and mind. Hold out your hands, and I will take it from you. The enemy used others to give you that striking blow, but I am setting the record straight and giving you peace and joy once more. Do not turn around, for your future is ahead. In just a day, I can change days, months, and years of sorrow. I will wipe this slate clean and send you out with fresh purpose. I will restore what you feel was lost. I know what has happened, and I am your God with justice on my lips. Cast away your doubts and fears that history will repeat itself, for I say it is finished. You will not travel down this road of angst again. Wipe the dirt off and prepare to dance. I have not forgotten you in your hour of need. You have asked and placed your trust in my ways and not your own. I am proud of you, and all that you have endured will reap a beautiful meadow of love. I will not fail you. Many do things without fully thinking about actions and consequences. What was done was not always meant for harm. I will give you revelation of what was unseen to you before now. I will stand up for you and fight this battle for you. Drop your weapons that you have prepared your day with. You will not need to strike another reply. I will shut the mouths of your accusers. I will even turn your enemy into a loyal ally. Your days of peace are right before you. What was your way of life is shifting in my way for you to traverse. You were made for more, and this is what you will find in this season. Walk away from what is causing distractions, from many desire to help you get off track. You will only end up going in circles if you chase after this. I have you on a narrow path right now, and a time of transition. The hallway may have many doors, but only one is from me. Do not get fooled into the wrong things. What I am setting you up for will look, sound, and feel different than all of the rest. In the still calm of your hearts, you will know which way to go. I am standing right before you. You will not fail because I cannot fail. Did you drop your keys? What was handed to you was authority to what is behind that door. Many look at the door and think that this can't possibly be the door that they have been praying for. You have seen other doors that look more enticing, but when you open that door, it is just a mirage. Do not be so fair-weathered. If I send you to it, rest assured it will be exactly what you have been seeking. Walk by faith and not by sight. You can do more in 1 hour of pure obedience than you will ever do any other way. You do not have to figure it all out before you turn the key. The rest of what is needed will find you as well. Trust the process, for I have promised not to waste your time. Look in your hands today. You will discover that I am giving you things that you did not even ask for. I desire to bless even on days that you find it hard to believe that I might. Wrap your mind around the fact that I want your life to flourish in all ways, not just a handful. Religion will say that I want you to suffer because somehow that brings me joy, but this is not truth. I reward you because of the storms that will come. I give you favor as you continue on, despite how the situation looks. You are stronger today than you have been at any points before now. I form and make you through what cannot be avoided. My glory surrounds you day and night. Decide to partake and invite the glory into your situation. Celebrate even when others would say that you have nothing to be joyful about. I will show you just how wonderful even your now will become. People change their perspective on history over time. How things look right now will change as you see further down the road what I am up to on your behalf. I am showing you in this hour how I carried you during the darkest times of your life. Open your heart and mind. Put aside the assumptions you have, and I will reveal the truth. Not everything is as how it seemed at the time. I am taking you to new levels. I am cutting off old baggage that is still dragging behind you. Where you are going, lighter footsteps will be necessary. Feel the release of what was weighing you down. The burdens of yesterday are gone in an instant. I am your Lord and your Savior. You are about to have favor like you have never known before come upon you. Let go of the regrets of the past. I have better on the way. Those who despise your weakness as you lay broken before me will despise their own weakness as they see you rise in strength. I do not call my eagles to perch on a high-strung wire amongst the pigeons who have no color. With pigeons, you can't tell one from another, and they commit no acts of valor. Eagles are called to fly higher, to be stronger, to make a nest among the rocks in high places. Eagles are able to see afar off, and discernment is one of the qualities given to them to lend honor to their strength. All those who despise your brokenness during your years in the desert will not be grateful for the strength in you as I send you to them. Just as I set a table before Joseph, they will come to you to be fed. I will send you great refreshment, and you will rest in knowing that everything concerning you is in my hand. Those situations and people that you are tempted to worry about are going according to plan. I do not need your help or interference to have my way. I only ask for your respect and trust as I have my way in your heart. So come, let us reason together. Have you not asked for my will in you and in them? I will tell you a little secret. I have shown you my heart regarding these things so that you might ask. And in response to the requests I have given you to ask, don't you think to trust me? and know in your heart I would say yes? Come, let us be reasonable in this, and give to me your trust. I got this. All that your life requires of you, and all that you need, all that your heart yearns for, and all that you could ever hope to see or perceive. I got it. All of it. All there could ever be and more. I got it. I am your one stop. Your shop and go. Your one to know in the know. And I desire to be known. I desire that you know who I am and in whom you place your trust. Complete trust and reliance are part of the intimate relationship I call you to. Your child does not stand afar off and mistrust you. And this is not what I desire from you. I desire to add to your faith, and I will do so in an intimate relationship with you. The depth of your deference to me determines the length to which I will guide. The breadth of how you rely on me will determine the depth of the well from which I will provide. I call you to the time where everything you look at becomes a gift and not something taken, where every step you take will be done so in peace, where you are protected. There are many ways to enter into covenant with me for provision and safekeeping, but this is how I call you to deep intimacy, where everything about you is about me. Do you think you need purpose other than being with me? You do not need goals. You need to listen. You do not need to have a plan. We will be proceeding with mine. As you remain in my fellowship, you will first hear, then see the things I am doing. I will lead you and guide you, and you will trust and be hidden. And where knowing what is to happen next is not critical as we move forward, your trust in me is. I have given you my word, and you have agreed. Your purpose is to remain in me, that my purpose remain in you. I know what's in your heart more than you know what's in your cupboards. You look into your cupboard to find what you need. I examine your hearts to provide what you need. I have a deep desire to bring you to freedom that walks in great strength, and not a moment goes by that I cease in bringing this to pass. Not only do I bring this to you, I bring you to this, for in every moment I am in you and you are in me. For those who are safely hidden in me, nothing will be withheld, and nothing of the life that is within me will be hidden from them. Nothing will take their delight from them, and as they delight in me, they will see all that is hidden. You will show discernment in what you say, and you will learn to discern my will in all you are saying. You will say what I send you to say, and your timing will be perfect. You will speak to whom you are sent, and you will do so with great expedience. The words you speak will be like arrows piercing the hearts of the hearers. You will know my timing by listening to my voice. You are not called to know everything else or figure it out for yourself, for that requires judgment. You will not know your own mind and what you say to others. You will know my intentions. This is how you will be protected from the stress of uncertainty and from strife with those who struggle. I have gone before you to make a way, and I will move through you. You will have one thing on your mind, and that is my love for others in your obedience. Beloved, you are just beginning to see that what you thought you could not obtain is not being withheld from you. You are being prepared to receive a great gift, to carry it with a heart rejoicing in freedom. You will allow this great gift to flow through you in honor of the giver. You do not wait. You are quickly being fashioned as a vessel of strength. You do not fail. You are in transition. And like one who will bring forth, the timing is in the gift, not in your desire to be delivered. The peace of knowing this comes in the final stages of preparation. Be expectant, O expecting one, for your time quickly comes. I will heal you spiritually, that your heart would be whole and true, and from a right heart your thinking and speaking will be true. This is how the truth will be seen in you. The faith and trust I ask of you is a core strength given to you. You have become a diamond made from the dust. I have put you under such a pressure as to clarify your hearts, and I have prepared you for this. I have pressed you in until you are a clear reflection of my own hand. You have learned patience, waiting to see what I have promised. You will see everything that I promised you and walk in it with all good grace and strength. You have asked why I promised you such a great blessing that is far more than you ask for or need. There are 3 reasons. You are precious to me, and I repay you for your suffering and all that you have lost. Your healing will bring glory to me, and all who see you will see the work of my hand. You will also be a beacon and a sign that heralds the beginning of a new season. You were called to such a time as this where my power would be readily seen. You are of the generation that will see the game change. Through my people's prayers, in the time of the end shall victories be accomplished. Through the intercessions of my people shall nations be changed, and souls be brought into my kingdom. Through the humbling of themselves, through fasting and prayers, shall wickedness and high places be brought low. My people, you do not realize the power you possess in your prayers. You do not realize the difference you could be making even now in your daily lives, and the outcomes of those things you see and discuss each day. If my people who are called by my name would pray instead of complain, so much would be changed. In the time of the wilderness houses, there shall be those of my people who will come and go from heaven to bring my words to the people in the earth. These trips will be made only at my will, and only those I choose shall visit my heavenly abode. I shall send my words to strengthen my people during their times in the wilderness, just as I did in the times of old. I tell you these things before time that you may believe when they happen. I tell you that you may be comforted in knowing I have already thought of everything you will need. And it shall be in the time of the wilderness houses that my people shall sing songs of praise to me for what they need, and it shall appear before them. Though this be a time of destruction and great loss, it shall be a time of great joy for my people. It shall be a time of rejoicing in your salvation, of understanding the gifts which are yours, of walking in my mighty power. It shall be a time when the last souls that labor to enter into my kingdom shall bring much joy, in a time of my people passing over into eternity to their rewards. And you shall not need to bring food into your wilderness houses from the outside. For the angels shall serve you food inside your houses. Food from heaven shall they bring you, and you shall eat, that you may have strength. I say that the angel food was to keep God's people safe, as they will be much pursued and persecuted in this time. It will not be like today when you leave your house and can be relatively sure you will arrive home safely in the evening. It will be just the opposite. And you shall sing worship songs to me in the wilderness houses. Those outside the houses shall hear you, but be unable to find you where you are, for they cannot see the houses built with my hands. And this shall be a time of great rejoicing in the spirit for my people who serve me. Those who refuse to deny me shall have all they need provided to them. But woe to those who refuse to believe, for their path shall be very difficult and their ways hard. I shall try them, and they will refuse, and they shall be given over to the evil one. I have told you in my word that in the time of Pharaohs I did make houses for them that feared me. Now you know that I will do likewise for you who fear me in the time of the end. You will see no houses, but they will be there for you. You will have comforts and warmth and good food in these houses, that you may return to them at the end of the day, and I shall hide you in them. And there shall no evil befall you except that which is according to my plan. Those who fear my great name shall have nothing on earth to fear. I have made provision already for your every need, my people. Go forth in this time and minister to those who will be heirs of salvation. Preach the gospel to every creature, that souls may be added to my kingdom. For in this time shall my glory be shown to men. In the time of the end, my people shall demonstrate my great power, and none shall harm them that obey me except according to my will. In this time there shall be many plagues, and disasters of every kind will abound, but I will not put the plagues I put on Egypt on my people who obey me. They shall be sheltered and kept safe. Though they walk through the valley of the shadow of death, they shall fear no evil, for I am with them. My people, though many comforts shall be taken away, you who obey me shall not be without comfort. For I have ordained before time that you should have all you need, and more, even as you live in a war-ravaged land, even as famine abounds, even as those who seek your death pursue you. For I will do many mighty works through you in the time of the end. I am bringing the division. I have told you I am drawing the lines. It is time for all the peoples of the earth to choose which God you will serve. Will you serve me, the Almighty, or will you serve Satan, the God of your world? I desire you would choose me, that your souls perish not, but you are free to choose. I have given you leaders to bring division and make the lines more clear. Leaders of this type cause people to take sides, and this is that my purpose may be fulfilled in this time. The time of complacency is past, my people. You will now experience events and atmospheres in your world that will force you to choose which side you will serve, for your very lives will be at stake. I am accelerating my mercy that my true bride may be ushered home more quickly. Do not grieve so when you see them leave the earth, but realize I love them so, and desire they would be with me. My people, division will bring separation. Separation will bring loss. Loss will bring grief. This is part of what you must prepare your hearts to see and experience. You pray for peace to return, but it cannot, as all scripture must be fulfilled. Pray for my will instead. Prepare for the loss coming in your lives. The loss of comforts, the loss of life as you know it, the loss of loved ones. Cling to your faith in me. Cling to your salvation with all that is within you, for this is the primary thing. All else on earth, though you love it, is only temporary. Heaven is your real home. As this time of division fully manifests, I will be with you. I will take you each through a process at that time to help you release what is of the world around you and to help you draw nearer to me. But you must prepare your hearts for what you will see at the first. Prepare your hearts by realizing what you see in the world will change. It will change completely. Prepare your hearts to realize that much evil exists in your world, and the removal of comforts brings out the worst in mankind. You will see this. Some of you will experience it directly, but at no time will I leave you. I will be with you always, even to the end of all you see. Prepare your hearts for the drastic increase of offense, even more than you see it now. Even now it permeates all you see. More than ever before, the hearts of men are filled with offense. Now, more than ever, when unity is needed for what comes. But my people shall walk in unity in that time, and all shall observe. In this unity shall my great and mighty power be manifest for all to see, to help unbelievers believe in me, though my people will be harshly persecuted for it. In this way shall many of you be ushered quickly home to me. Fear not, for all you will walk through will not be in vain, and you shall be greatly rewarded. You will be prepared for all you must face for my name's sake. I am preparing you for what is coming. For the time of perils, it has already begun. But many have not noticed because you are caught up in many worldly things and with worldly people. You are not using discernment. It has already begun and many have not noticed. You have seen the sign in the moon, another marker in time. All scripture will be fulfilled that was prescribed by my messengers and prophets. It will quickly happen before your eyes. Events will take place in a whirlwind. Remember these words, keep them close to your heart. I will call some of you away, the others will remain until the appointed time. This is the end of the age, the time of perils. It has already begun, but many of you have not noticed. Soon you will meet me in the clouds. Speak now, son of man, speak to the boasters. Speak to the proud, speak to the lovers of themselves. I know what is in your hearts. I know your deepest thoughts. Evil holds a tight grip on you. I have counted the many ways you have sinned against me. Your pride has turned your friends against you. You shall be alone. My judgment shall come quickly and be final. There shall be a separation. The skies shall depart, and you shall bear witness to my glory. What was spoken of shall be, for I am the everlasting light. Only the Lamb is worthy to open the seals. The first seal is already open. 6 seals remain. The man of sin, the son of perdition, rides the white horse. He continues his strategy to gain control over the peoples of the world. He makes the leaders of the nations to have united together in secret meetings. Remember, he is not the man he portrays himself to be. He is the conqueror. He hides his evil thoughts. Although many of you know him, others know him too, but keep this name in their hearts. They know the evil within. The Holy Spirit has opened their eyes and ears to the truth. The conqueror has acquired much wealth to help him in his hidden agenda. He will use this wealth to promote himself. He has only one goal: to rule others. He likes popularity. He has hidden his lie. He's been able to cover up. It will be revealed at the appointed time. Look and hear. Earthquakes, lightnings, thunder, and roaring seas. The second seal is open. See the red horse of war. See the slaughter and bloodshed. Be aware. Mr. Obama is a great threat and is dangerous. Never underestimate the beast, the adversary, the serpent. Prepare yourselves for the war. It is at the door.